Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Vocation and Your Talent for You, born on the 8th of January. Now, this is a very powerful day to be born on, a very special day. So, you are going to be made special for vocations, which can mean job or business or anything to do with money earning, and also your talent. You will have a lot of energy for land, which means you get lucky with land. Buying and selling land, being a real estate agent, manufacturing things to work on the farming where land is concerned, building materials of any kind. You could be a wonderful contractor and a builder who is going to do a lot of good stuff and make a lot of money. And you'll have the energy of doing it. And so anything to do with metal, anything to do with iron, whether it's buying or selling cars for people, whether it's manufacturing steel, whether it's manufacturing anything made of metal, you can also be very lucky. You will have the gift of communication and marketing skills. So you're going to do well as a speaker and a writer in any field. The marketing agent you can do wonderfully well. And you will be able to speak and convince people to come to your way of agreement or thinking. So, there again, you could be a great politician if you want to be, because the energies of some planets show that you want to fight for the rights of others. And that would be wonderful for you. Or you may just become a very good orator, speaker, or a great writer of some kind, whether writing for university books or college books or school books, or even writing novels or anything to do. You'll have plenty of energy packed in you, and you could be a great sportsman as well. Somebody who will be inclined to play sports as a profession, not just as a hobby. You have planets that make you very inventive, and I make these planets to be the planets of information technology. They are all waiting for you. They are waiting for you to incorporate their energy into yours by being very inventive. So use the computer and use gadgets like the modern day gadgets. Use information technology in every way, and you will see that you do so well for yourself and become some kind of a genius in building up some kind of apps which is going to astound the world. Yes, you are capable of that. You will be much of a professional. You may want to study the university, may a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, an engineer, a professional. And you can do that. And you will be successful in that as well. You will be very creative because there are creative planets as well, seen in people born on the 8th of January. And so this creativity can be used in many ways. Even as a doctor, you could become very creative. Even as a lawyer, even as an architect. Or you may just be so creative with the internet and therefore use the inventiveness of all these modern day gadgets, robotics, and come up with fantastic, interesting creativeness of your own. You can easily be in the business of creativeness where fashion industry is concerned, the furniture and the buildings, anything to bring things to a creative nature. Even beauty products are very, very possible for you because they are part of the creative trend of yours. You may have a little bit of a slow beginning in your 20s because some of your planets are moving very slow. So use that to do anything to gain experience or go back to school and go back to university, and that would prove to be something useful for you. Your good planets pick up a bit later, mainly from the age of 26 onwards. That's when you're going to start showing the interest in something long term, and that would be very beneficial for you. Coming back to agriculture and farming, that would be a wonderful something that you'll always dream of doing. You'll have the love to be with plants and trees, and you will be especially clever in going into the alternative medicine that depends on herbs and flowers and everything that goes from the ground. You'll have a talent for that. That may be your prime industry that you may do about. You can use the internet and online capabilities to improve your businesses. Here is a planet that wants you to travel as well. So, being in the travel industry, that needs communication, that needs marketing skills, and you will do well in that as well. There's a planet that takes away your self confidence. So, find a way how to get it back into you. Is it by going back to school and universities? Is it by gaining more experience? Is it by showing your talent in exactly what you love to do? All that is very possible. Politics may definitely interest you because, as a professional, you are going to be looked up to. And you may use this professionalism in one way or another to make yourself popular. And in the eyes of the public, they will want to vote for you in whichever area you want to enter the politics. So there are so many things that you do, but the outstanding feature for you is land and anything to do with the land, building on the land with buildings and all kinds of houses, or farming and doing farming and agriculture. And supplying tools and machinery for farming will go along well. And supplying tools and building materials for buildings will go well. Hospitals also would be a great interest to you. You could easily be a doctor, or you may be supplying things to hospitals. Hospitals will need your service as well. You can be a partner quite easily because you are a compassionate person. But you have some fiery planets which make you have a low tolerance for people and sometimes a tendency to be even disturbed by people. So you don't get along so easily with people. Yet you'll be able to do partnerships as long as you have the boundaries of responsibilities going for you. You have very good planets that move very fast. And these fast planets make your mind very alert very quickly. And that's why anything to do with the internet or information technology, you can grasp it very, very well. Well, that's basically what I can tell you. And yes, you are a very compassionate person who will support your family members, support your friends, support everybody that you love. And that compassionateness will be repaid. It's a matter of time. And so, as you get older, you become even luckier and do even better. And as you get older, you may want to go into new ventures of business or even go back to study. That's all about you. Never giving up, never getting too old, mentally always remaining young. So, this kind of born on the 8th January is made to do something very important in your lifetime. And this is the guidelines which I've read to you. You can be a hands on person, which means even if you don't have an education, you can learn a trade and become excellent and a specialist in the matter of time. You can be very academic, wanting to teach in universities and lecture and all that. That's also very possible. And you will have the ability to even do well in the field of sports because you basically have that energy from planets that make you very competitive as well. So much from it will be expected of you, and so many people will depend on you. And that's why the need for people like you, born on the 8th of January, is always a bonus to all of us. And yes, you will become very much a person who will support charity as you grow older and even be closer to religion as well. And this can be also made into a business if you want, supplying the needs of the temples and the churches, and also supplying the needs of people. And so you are that supplier, and you are that special, special person born on the 8th of January. Yes, we need you a lot because it's you that makes everything go around. And even for people of any age, when they come to see you, you will respond very, very well. Now, I have a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And based on all this, I will then predict your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And that will be based on your palms as well, not only on your date of birth and time of birth, but also on your palms. And with that information, palms are very special. Having seen your palms, I'll be able to know the path you're going to take. And at least for the next 9 years, I'll guide you very, very profusely and very carefully. Here's my email. Send me that email. And yes, this 90-minute session will cost you USD $50. That's all. And this $50, all you have to pay to get so much information about how to become so lucky, wearing your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. And also to find out from your palms where your destiny lies, where your fate wants to take you. And that is for all areas, your areas of love, romance, marriage, areas of job, business, finance, areas of health as well. I will deal that with a great deal of intensity to find out what are the health problems that will trouble you. So I look forward to meeting you one day because you are a special person born on the 8th of January. And until then, I wish you a good life because we need people like you, because you are staunchly supportive of whatever is good and you'll stick your neck out for them. I hope to see you soon. Thank you and goodbye.